Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. We have a super red day with the stock market. Many stocks down double digits. Coinbase down 14%, Lucid down 10%, Roku down 7%, and the list goes on and on. If we scroll down, we even have Google down a whopping 4% on the day, and just in the last 24 hours at one point was down 13%. So make sure you stay to the end of the video because we're going to be talking about why Google's going down so much, if it's going to continue to go down, and if it's a buying opportunity. We're also going to talk about a few other stocks, but before we do that, make sure you slap a big thumbs up on this video, share this video with a friend, and let's dive right in. So first up, let's talk about Lyft, down 25% on the day and 23% after hours. So is this a buying opportunity on Lyft? We can see that the market cap has a $5.8 billion market cap compared to Uber, who has a $75 billion market cap. So around 15 times the size of something like Lyft. So this could be a buying opportunity. Let's look in with first article. We see Lyft stock sinks more than 20% after sales outlook fails to reach 1 billion. Wall Street analysts were expecting more than $1 billion in revenue from Lyft in the first quarter, but executives guided lower. Dun dun dun. Lyft had posted record revenues for a second consecutive quarter Thursday, but the company's worse than expected forecast tanked the stock's extended trading. So if we look at how this earnings stacked up against previous earnings, you can see that they beat earnings a few times in the past by a little bit, but you can see how off they were this quarter. Expected was 13 cents and they came in at negative 76 cents. So they were actually projected to post a profit and came in at negative 76 cents on their EPS. And let's take a quick look at what some analysts have to say about Lyft share price over the next 12 months. So on average, analysts have a 25% upside on Lyft to $20 per share in the next 12 months. Okay, if we scroll down, we can actually see some of these analysts, just reiterate 2 days ago, 4 days ago, both 5-star analysts, and we have a $34 price target coming in from one of the analysts. Okay, another one at 18, another one at $24 per share, another one at $20 per share. So Lyft is definitely risky, especially if we look at their net income since 2017. It looks like they still haven't been able to post a profit in a full year of trading. Last quarter, or this quarter that was just reported after hours, was supposed to post a profit, remember, and they posted a negative return. So that's why the stock has been beaten down so much. If we look at total revenue, what we see is that it has been growing rather consistently. They had a little bit of a hiccup year in 2020 just because of the whole COVID situation, which is understandable. But they had a big bounce back with their total revenue still at $3 billion annually. Okay, growing from $1 billion in 2017. If we look at their balance sheet, there's still really nothing to worry about. But it is getting a little bit sketchy that we're seeing their debt to asset liabilities climb and climb and climb every single year by a lot. Just in 2017 was 20%, then 40%, then 50%, 65%, and now 70%. If we look at the quarterly, it's not getting better also. It's growing to around 83% most recently reported. So if we see those climb above 90%, above 100%, this could be a risk for a bankruptcy factor. Keep in mind also. So personally, for long term, I'm staying away as of right now, but we will revisit Lyft under $10 per share. So in my opinion, a 22% fall on Lyft in the after hours it's deserved, because they came in at such a low EPS. But let's talk about PayPal at $79 per share. Okay, they're up only 2% in after hours trading. If we scroll down, what we can see is their EPS came in at 4 cents above the expected, so they did beat on their earnings. Okay, now they didn't really move much on the after hours, by the way. If we look at PayPal's earnings at a glance right next to each other, what we can see is they have been beating earnings consistently, and they've also been raising their guidance and rising on EPS and growing their EPS, which is a very important thing to be watching right now in the stock market. Now, here's a great article that we can go over real quick. PayPal stock pops on Q4 earnings, strong guidance, what you need to know. The payment company reported quarterly earnings of $1.24 cents per share, which beat the consensus by 4 cents. CEO says he intended to retire December 31st, 2023. Okay, so at the very end of the year, keep in mind. Total payment volumes in the fourth quarter increased 5% year over year to 357 billion. Full year payment volumes came in at 1.3 trillion, up 9% year over year. 2022 was a transformative year for PayPal. We invested in our platform to better serve our customers while focusing on streamlining our business. We will continue this work throughout 2023, and I'm confident that we are well positioned to utilize our unique assets to remain a market leader in digital payments, said the CEO of PayPal. Okay, PayPal expects first quarter revenue growth to be 7.5%, so they also have good guidance coming in as well. And that's the great thing about PayPal is they can be a leader in digital payments. So as digital payments become increasingly more and more popular, PayPal is at the forefront there, and they do almost have a durable competitive advantage. Let's take a quick look at what analysts have to say about PayPal. On average, they have a 26% upside to around $100 per share, and I do agree with this analyst estimate here on average. I think $100, I think even $115 per share in the next 12 months is very reasonable. We can see that these recently came in just this week. We can see a 5-star analyst, James from Morgan Stanley, saying $133 per share. We're seeing $100 per share from another analyst. We have another analyst coming in from Bank of America, Jason, at $112 per share over the next 12 months, and a few other 5-star, 4-star analysts with above $100 per share price target for PayPal in the next 12 months. Now, if we look what happened to PayPal's share price, it's at 2017, 2018 lows, keep in mind, and it hasn't bounced back at all. In the last month, it's only up around 2%. A lot of the other stocks right now in the stock market are up around 20, 40, 60, 80% in the last month. PayPal is not. So this is a company that appears to not be growing revenues at all. It's probably an unprofitable company. That's what at least it looks like from the share price, from the stock price. It looks like that it wouldn't be a profitable company just at looking at this graph of the share price of PayPal. However, if we look at their net income and their total revenue, it tells a different story. Their net income shows that they are an extremely profitable company, growing their income from 2 billion, which is still a tremendous amount, all the way to 4 billion from 2018 to present day. If we go to their quarterly also, we can see that they've only had 1 quarter of unprofitability in the last 5 quarters, and this company's stock price has not bounced back at all. We have companies that are reporting a huge decline in earnings, unprofitability quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter, and their share price is starting to bounce back. However, PayPal just hasn't been picked up yet. So, in my opinion, I think we will see a big bounce back from PayPal to at least above $100 per share, above $105 per share, and maybe even as high as $115 per share in the next few months, as long as we continue to see the stock market rally that we've been experiencing thus far in 2023. Okay, if we look at their total revenue, now they aren't growing revenue by tremendous amounts, but this is quarter over quarter, keep in mind. They're growing double digits on their total revenue quarter over quarter. If we look at their year over year, we can see that they are growing double digits, closer to 20%, 18%, 15%, 20%, 18%, every single year, consistent growth. So when you see consistent growth like that, and from net income, positive net income, and consistent growth on the total revenue, that's a great thing. Now, if we scroll down to the balance sheet, the only concerning thing is the same thing that we saw with Lyft. The debt to asset ratio is continuing to rise, and it's above 70%. If we go quarterly and look at the most recent, we can see that it's not getting any better also. So if we are a PayPal investor or a PayPal holder for long term, That's going to be a good thing to keep an eye on to make sure it doesn't go over 80, over 90%, especially over 100%. But I think PayPal is looking like a good swing trade, long-term swing trade, and even a long-term buy right now. So under $80 per share, I think is a great price for PayPal, but I want to pick up the most shares under $60 per share and closer to $68, $69 per share. I think is the best place to load into PayPal. Guys, and comment below what stocks, what ticker symbols you want me to talk about in the next video, and I'll be more than happy to go over it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching the full video all the way to the end. Make sure you share with a friend because you know that they will find some value in it. If you want to join my close friends list where you see exactly what I'm buying, when I'm buying, what option trades I'm buying, what strike prices, expiration dates, click on success number 7, read through some of the positive testimonials and results that some students are having, and you can see what to expect from the program. Here we see a student was up $1,100 just from one day of trading. Okay, up 123%, up 58%. Another student up $212. Another student up $263. So if that sounds like something you want to become a part of, our group of over 2,000 students now, part of the program. We even have a Discord where everyone can talk and help each other out. That's growing at a very rapid pace as well. So if you want to become a part of that, all you have to do is just message me here on the Daily Stock Market on Instagram. Now over 191,000 followers, 680 posts. Message me here. I'll shoot you over an application so that way I can help you out the best way possible. And then after that, I'll shoot you over my website so you can see what everything includes. And if it makes sense to you and if it's inside your budget, let's go ahead and make some money together in the stock market. All right, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.